This is football analysis, and I'm here with Austin. So, how do you feel about today's match?
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that we are hitting form. I mean, right before the final. The final is my focus for now. Do you understand? So we are hitting form, good form. My players are coming back. Bruno's, Di Martinez. I heard Varane too is on the grass. You understand? So I'm really happy. You get? I'm really happy. I mean, if you see the way we play today, if you look at the way we play, you know that we are actually coming into the real deal. The urgency was there. The pace was there. The chances, we created enough chances, score good goals, you know, and then possession-wise, we were okay. I think from the Arsenal game, even from the Burnley game, you can see that my team is coming back. Yeah, my team is coming back. And then, hopefully, 25th, we'll be fully ready to face Manchester City, which is the prime focus. Not even this game today, or neither the game against Brighton.
All right, Bruno missing in your past two games. You guys lacked creativity at all time throughout the match. But today he showed himself in the first half. I think he created more than 10 chances in the first half. Only first half. And second half, he started doing his thing again. What can you say about Bruno's resurgence and everything?
Well, if you look at Bruno, you see that this guy, since he came into the Premier League, since 2020, he's been the highest chances creating midfielder. He's been creating chances left, right, and center since he came in 2020. No player is close to him. Not even KDB of Man City. KDB is even in a working system. He has quality, good complement around him. Yet, Bruno is way ahead of him. Now, imagine having a player out of a disjointed Manchester United team. What do you want to get? You won't get anything. We didn't create any chance against Arsenal. Neither did we. Look at the way Crystal Palace bamboozled us without Bruno. But today he came back again. And then everybody started to, like, you know, come into form, come into the right, this thing. And you know one thing about Bruno, he doesn't just give you goals. He doesn't just give you chances created. He doesn't just come and give you chances. So he gives you goals. He gives you goals. You must see him. I think he hit one or two good shots today again that would have led to goals. So Bruno is just fantastic. There's really no amount of what I can say that can fully express how I feel about having Bruno in that Manchester United team, because we are really nothing. See, if you see the way we play, it seems like Garnacho does not create. Even Ahmad too, he didn't create that much, but he was good. So the only place the chances are coming from is from Bruno. Now you take that guy out of my game, we are dead. He could have played Arsenal, but our coach knew very well that Bruno must be kept ready and made fine for the final. We need him. We need him. We need to go down final and ride Manchester City. So I'm really glad. I'm glad he came in, did his job, took him out, and then we are good to go.
You made mention of Ahmad, and seeing Ahmad just being like he resurrected. And sometimes I feel your coach is being biased for not playing him for long season, and you know, this time around fielding him, and he's giving you what you want him to give you. What can you say about him not playing all along?
Okay, see, I want to drag this issue not just about Ahmad. I want to drag it back to Sancho. You know that before the thing Sancho did wrong was to come out and publicize his reply towards Ten Hag. That's the only thing he did wrong. But I think what is right about that situation was the fact that he was right protesting the fact that he was supposed to be given chance in place of Anthony. You understand? He was saying that he's not that bad for somebody like Anthony to still keep him on the bench, because Anthony obviously was not giving us anything. Now, if you have Sancho on the bench, much more Ahmad, and then you keep playing Anthony, what does that tell you? Yes, you can see probably Ten Hag wants to prove to the board, you know, okay, prior to signing Anthony, we went with the right amount. I said we came late, right? Then Ten Hag started to tell the board, we could have signed this guy in June, you delayed the deal, now I want him at all costs. Now the board went ahead to give you the player you wanted at all costs. Now the player is not delivering as he should. He now wants to tell the board that the player that he signed is actually good. That's why he's forcing him in and forcing him in. You think if Anthony came for 30, 40 million, he will play him as much as he has done? No. It is because he wants to prove the price tag to the board, wanting the board to understand that he is not a misbuy. That's why he kept on playing him, even though he does not deserve playing time. Look at how Sancho has proved Ten Hag wrong at Dortmund. That's proved him wrong. Because I can tell you, even though Sancho has not been very good at Dortmund, he has been better than Anthony. Then look at Ahmad too, which is the case we have at hand. Ahmad has proven that Ten Hag is I don't want to even use bias. He's somebody who puts himself ahead of the team sometimes. Yes. Because if you don't put your own self ahead of the team sometimes, you will understand that give this boy a chance. And then because of that, you know that the thing that Ten Hag has been doing on that right-hand flank has actually affected the left-hand flank too. Because if he had not taken Garnacho out of that place, we would not have played Garnacho for so long when he was in form. We would have left Garnacho there. Instead, he dragged Garnacho in and informed Garnacho. He dragged him to a place where he could have put Ahmad and then left Rashford to be killing the left flank. No, Ten Hag is one of the people that should be held responsible for how we've played this season. The players that he's used. Look at what Amrabat is giving us. And he can play Eriksen ahead of Amrabat. Who would have thought Amrabat had this? Nobody would have thought. It was because there was no option, so we had to bring Amrabat in. Look at how good Amrabat has been pairing Mino. Do you know that because of Amrabat now, Mino is now having somebody who can sit back for him. Now he can roam well. Look at the goal he got today because he can advance and then he has Amrabat sitting behind. But no, this man will not play him. He will rather play Eriksen, somebody who is always ball watching. He came into the Newcastle game and midfield became flat. Look at the goal they scored. We were defending the edge of our box right before he came into the game. He came into the game and then the edge of the box was open and he must still play him. Why must you play Eriksen? Is it compulsory? He's supposed to be on his way out. Somebody is not supposed to even be in the club in the first place. Why play him? And then you have good midfielders like Amrabat on the bench. Honestly, well, I think Ten Hag has learned his lessons. You understand? And I want Ineos not to even give him a contract. I don't want Ineos to give him a contract. He has one year left on his contract. Let him run him down. Let that be his contract to prove that he wants to be the manager of Manchester United. He can run that one down next season. I want them to give him just that last chance to see, because I mean injury. He can dwell on injuries and say he's had so terrible amount of injury this season, right? So let them just give him that 1 year contract to prove what he has to prove, and then sell who he has to sell, and then build his team around the right players.
What can you say about Diego Dalot and playing that wing, and also what can you say about Garnacho? Because Garnacho is beginning to throw away some, valid chances. They will create chances and give it to Garnacho. Garnacho will drag the ball to the box and throw it away. He wants to score. He doesn't, feel like he's in a team. He doesn't play like somebody who is in a team. And he always balloon the ball out of the pitch. What can you say about that? It's very selfish, but I'll leave you to comment on that.
Well, if you look at Garnacho, I've sat down and I've actually analyzed the way Garnacho plays. I think he's playing according to his age. You understand? If you look at Garnacho's game, you can clearly see one thing. It lacks maturity. There's no maturity around. Can you compare the way Bruno plays and the way Garnacho plays? No. That maturity thing is lacking. It is lack of maturity that will make you think that only you can do it, leaving other players behind. It is lack of maturity that will make you keep doing the same thing repeatedly. Now, when you keep dragging the ball on the line, you did it the first time, it didn't work. You did it the second time, it didn't work. If you want to do it again, you should know that it will work. And then you have to improvise and do something else. But he's a 19-year-old.
Or do it differently.
But where he's a 19-year-old. You understand? He has a lot of time on his hands to build, to repair his game and then reinvent himself and then get something right about himself. Now, if you look at Garnacho, you don't have to blame Garnacho too. You know why? See, let me tell you. Garnacho is 19. Why make him comfortable? Yes. Why make him comfortable? It feels like before the game starts, he has a place. Then that means he can go in there and play what he wants. But when you are playing based on your productivity, he won't do that. You understand? When a player knows that I'm going in here to play according to how much I can do for the team, not for me, then he'll do right. But Garnacho, in his case, is different. Ten Hag, I don't understand Ten Hag. Feels like if he feels like this player is supposed to be playing, he doesn't want to change again. Just plants you there like a tree. Look how long it took him to take Rashford off the bench, to take him on the bench. Right? Even Anthony. So you just say that he's not the player. I don't even want to blame the players because they are not the ones selecting themselves. It's the manager that's selecting them. You watch somebody's clip today and then you start him tomorrow. What are you telling him that I'm proud of what he did yesterday? So, well, for Garnacho, hopefully he will do right. He will do right next season.
So what about Diogo Dalot?
Yeah, for Dalot. Well, I think
you owe him an apology.
Yes, I have to say something. I have to say something about Dalot. I think for the last 2-3 games now, I think his game is starting to impress me. You know, he's starting to impress me. There are certain things he does with the ball that I feel like, wow, Dalot has this, man. You understand? And then Garnacho, Wan-Bissaka.
Now, to come to the new,
yes,
new Dalot.
Mr. New Dalot. I don't know what Manchester United problem is, so we cannot get it right. You are patching up, they are leaking below. Dalot is doing real, Garnacho is fumbling. Wan-Bissaka is fumbling. Why? Wan-Bissaka took a ball to inside the box and brought it outside again. Instead of him to shoot. And see, it's time for Wan-Bissaka to go. I'm sorry to say. It's time for him to go. Yes. Because, and you know my fear now. If you bring Dalot back to right back, again, he will wear his jersey and show you that he's Diogo Dalot. Then you start to pray for Wan-Bissaka, but he's gone already. So I just don't know. Hopefully you can fix it. I don't even know how to tell them to fix it. You know, Dalot is one leg, Wan-Bissaka is another leg. You two of them are using one leg. Nobody has 2 legs.
Dalot usually tries with the...
No, I'm not talking about using the 2 foot. I'm talking about the way they apply their brain.
Okay.
You understand? Hopefully, next season we'll have the good right back. But for now,
So generally, what can you say about what's your final thought about today's game?
I want to give credit to the boys for coming, for putting more effort, because since the Crystal Palace game, they've been a resurgence. They've been a resurgence. They've been trying to like prove to the fans that was an error. Shouldn't have happened. You get it? The way we played us now, the way we played Newcastle, which Newcastle are a good side, contending for, what's it called? The European spots. And then we play them this way, which is okay. Now, what I want the team to look is to look after themselves. I want every player to look after themselves. Please, I'm sending a message to Manchester United players. Please, don't depend on our doctors. So please look after yourself. We have a final to play. Please look after yourself. Don't go. All those, if you make any mistake and you go to the hospital, you are not coming back. So please, look after yourself. If you know you have enough, tell Ten Hag, go and rest. The doctors cannot treat you. Please, I'm begging you. Maguire and I'm hearing he will not come back again. So I'm begging you people, please, please and please. If you know you have small knock, rest. Please don't go to the Manchester United hospital. Don't go near there. After the cup final, we'll know what to do. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Please, guys, if you are watching, keep watching, and don't forget to follow us on all social media handles at Football Analysis, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.